Welcome to today's reading. Today's video, we are going to find out how you can get success. What is your path to success in your life? We have 3 piles here, but today you're going to pick based off the Oracle deck. So it's mostly going to be a tarot reading with 1 Oracle deck to clarify and add extra messages to your reading. So what I want you to do first, because success is subjective, it's a little bit different to every person. So for some people, success may be, just lots and lots of money. For some people, success may be working in a way where they have lots of time. For others, it may be, specifically making money off a certain talent or hobby. So I want you to just close your eyes for a second, pause the video if you'd like to, and really envision what the success you personally are desiring is. So tap into that energy, that frequency of what success would mean for you. Okay, so I'll give you a moment to do that. Okay, and once you have, like I said, you can pause the video if you need a little bit more time. Once you have, you're going to pick whichever Oracle deck is calling to your attention the most. So for pile 1, we have this deck. I want you to just look at the backs of the cards. Okay? Let your intuition pick for you. This is pile 1. For pile 2, we have this deck. Again, just pulling on the energy from the back of the card, letting your intuition guide you. And for the 3rd pile, we have this deck. Okay, so when you're ready, click on the timestamp in the description box to go to your reading. So welcome, pile 1. Welcome to your reading. If you picked the Shaman's Oracle deck, I believe that's what it's called, you're in the right place. So to start off your reading, we have 4 tarot cards. So we have the Queen of Wands in reverse, the Knight of Cups in reverse, the 10 of Pentacles, and Justice. So what I'm seeing for you is there's a need for you to demand what you want. Okay, whether this is from the universe, whether this is from your superiors at work, your boss, etc., there's a need for you to actually be a little bit more demanding in this really strong, fiery energy. Okay, so the Queen of Wands in reverse can sometimes indicate someone who is rude, someone who is willing to basically leave a situation if it doesn't serve them. That is the energy that you need to tap into for your highest success, okay? You need to be willing to leave anything that is not right for you, anything that does not feel aligned with your vision of success for yourself. So the universe here, God, Spirit, is really asking you to be a little bit ruthless and a little bit savage about what you want, okay? That's what's going to help you the most. We also have the Knight of Cups in reverse, which again, I feel like in order to get your highest success, you need to pull away from sugarcoating things, okay? From being gentle with your messages, from being particularly soft here, okay? Like if you want to make more money, for example, it may require you to almost demand a raise from your boss, okay? Get into that energy. If that doesn't feel, if that's not something you're used to doing, you can even just like watch videos or look up content on how to do this, read articles and stuff on how to step into that energy. But I'm getting like, you need to kind of drop the softness, drop the gentleness, and really own what you want, okay? Really own your personal power. And I'm seeing that you're worth it. Okay, with this Justice card, like you deserve to be paid fairly for what you do. So if you offer a product or a service, perhaps you're an artist or something like that, demand more money, okay? Demand to be paid fairly for what you're offering here. With the 10 of Pentacles, I'm seeing there's a lot of different opportunities available to you, Okay, so if you have to leave a situation, if you have to move on from a certain workplace or an environment, you're going to move into more opportunities. Okay, there's many places that you could go with your work or with your energy, okay? But you deserve to be fairly paid. And if you are offering a service, if you're an entrepreneur or you have a personal business, you know, it can be hard sometimes to ask for what you're worth. However, when you make yourself cheap to, you know, help your client or try to make your client be able to afford your service, what you're actually doing is you're putting out the energy that they can't make money either. You're putting out the energy that they're too broke and they're too impoverished to pay for what you're worth. And to be honest, this is not good energy to sell from, because if you think about, like, put yourself in that position for a second, you want to go buy something from someone and say they look at you and they literally say to you, like, I can tell you're broke, so I'm going to give you this deal. How would that feel? It doesn't feel good, right? People want to feel capable. People are capable, okay? If someone needs what you're offering, they will get the money to pay for it, okay? They will make it work, and you can offer payment plans, you know, you can do things like that, but being unfair with your energy and not demanding what you're actually worth doesn't benefit them either, okay? And this can apply to if you're an employee and you work in an office space or a business. Giving your work for cheap or taking kind of like the lowest amount that your corporation or business will pay you, all it does is it makes them value you less. So I know it's counterintuitive. A lot of people think like, oh, I'll just stay quiet and I'll work hard and eventually I'll get a raise. A lot of the time, the people that don't ask for what they are worth are actually just seen to provide lower value work, regardless of how hard they're working, regardless of what they're actually doing. So ask for what you're worth. Figure out what your true value is and demand it. If you're in a certain job, if you have a certain title, research what other people in that position are making, what they're making at other corporations or other jobs, and don't be afraid to kind of stand up and ask for it, okay? This is the energy you need to be in for your greatest success. So we're going to pull more tarot cards before we get into the oracle deck. Ah! Oh my gosh. I have very tiny hands, and I feel like it makes it hard to shuffle. Like, they're the same size as my niece's when she was 11, so small hands. Let's see. Okay. So how can pile one get their greatest success, their envisioned success? And if it's not specifically like more money that you're searching for, again, there's just a need to kind of demand what you want, okay? Really fight for what you want here. Stand tall in who you are and just know that you're worth it, okay? You can get it, definitely. Okay, so we have the Lovers in reverse. Yeah, that makes sense. The Six of Pentacles, the Ace of Cups in reverse. I think I'm going to pull 4 again. And the Eight of Wands. Okay, so with the Lovers in reverse, what I'm getting is that you may have a need to make harmony with people around you. You may have a need to kind of like not rock the boat, you know, not make things difficult for everyone, kind of be an agreeable personality. Maybe you're a bit of a people pleaser. In order to get the success that you're desiring, you need to allow a little bit of disharmony. You need to allow a bit of discord, okay? Everything cannot always flow smoothly. So again, like, there's a need for a bit of savageness. There's a need for a bit of ruthless energy from you, okay? Getting out of this need for things to be smooth. So sometimes you might ask for something from someone and they might be offended at first, or, you know, they might not respond in the most positive way, but then they'll come back to you and they will give it to you, okay? So there's a need for you to allow conflict, allow disharmony, allow things to feel a little bit off, Okay? And then we have the Six of Pentacles here and the Ace of Cups in reverse. So I'm getting like when you're giving too much of yourself and not getting what you're worth back, or, you know, you're not getting enough time back, or it's not going to the exact things that you want, all you're doing is draining yourself of energy. Okay? That's what's happening here. People will definitely support you. People will definitely give to you. I'm getting like there will be a windfall of support coming your way when you can master this energy, okay? This ability to demand from the universe, our spirit, exactly what you want. I saw something yesterday about the law of mirroring or the law of attraction. And so a lot of the times people can get very passive in their life. Like, I'll just wait for things to happen. I'll just wait for things to come to me. And because a lot of the universe is a mirror, the universe mirrors that passivity back. Okay, it's very passive about bringing things to you. If you put a little bit more action power into getting what you want, if you're not afraid, you know, with this Eight of Wands to really go for the things that you're desiring, you'll get that mirrored back for you as well, with the universe being willing to go the extra mile to give you what you want. Okay, so don't let yourself get into passive energy. Let people give to you, okay? And then this Eight of Wands as well, I'm getting like you have a really good support system. So don't be afraid to call on them or to delegate some of your work to other people so that you have more time for what's really important, what your priorities are in your work or career life. You know what I'm saying? So let's see what oracle cards are going to come through to help clarify and deepen the message of your reading here. What can you do for your greatest success? Or how will you get your greatest success? Dancer of Reconciliation. Okay, interesting. Dancer of Lies. Lie. Okay, so I'm not seeing here like specifically lie your way to the top or something like that. But, you know, if you really don't feel that you're in that Queen of Wands energy, if you don't really feel, you know, like if you feel imposter syndrome, I'm getting like you need to kind of fake it till you make it a little bit. You need to kind of practice it. So if being a demanding person isn't truly who you are, put up a front a little bit, okay? Lie a little bit here and show a different side of you, okay? And with the Dancer of Reconciliation, I'm getting like, if there's anything that you need to clear the air with, definitely do that. As well as just the reconciliation of two sides of you. So if there's this side of you that, you know, is deeply desiring success, which you must be, you know, for even clicking on this video, how can you get more success, right? You need to kind of find compatibility between that side of you and the side of you that maybe keeps you in a meek energy or keeps you from really going for or fighting for what you want. So you need to find a way to make resolution between these two parts of yourself. And that's what's going to help you to get the most success, or that's how you're going to get the success that you're desiring. Like I'm hearing boss up, step up, boss up. Okay, so let's see what else comes through the cards. Shaman of reflection. So reflect on your career. Take a moment to reflect on where you're not getting what you want, where you might be holding yourself back, or where you might kind of being, like I said, a little bit more meek than you need to be. You know, I feel like you're someone who is very humble and modest and doesn't necessarily brag or show off your skills here. I feel like, you know, reflect on why that is. Figure out what is so bad about just, demanding what you want. Or, being like, no, like, I am worth more. I am worth this. Because I do see that you do really good work. Whatever it is, if you have a job, like I said, if you're an entrepreneur, you have your own business, whatever it is you're doing, you do it really well. So you definitely deserve more here. So this is what I'm seeing for you, Pile 1. Let me know if it resonated in the comments. If you ever want a private reading from me, check out the link in the description box below. And otherwise, good luck. I wish you the best. I hope you have a very successful, beautiful life and you get the things that you want. And I'll see you in the next reading. Okay, so welcome to your reading, Pile 2. If you picked this deck, you are in the right place. So let's find out how you can get the success that you desire in life. So right away, you have very interesting cards. You have the Hermit in reverse, the Ten of Wands in reverse, the King of Pentacles, the Ten of Pentacles in reverse, and the Moon in reverse. So 1010 may be confirmation for you, or it may be an important number for you at this time. What I'm seeing here, what I'm really getting from the energy of these cards, is that you are hiding your talents. You are hiding your skills. You are hiding what you're good at. Okay? If you're someone that has your own business, you're not speaking about it enough. You're not putting it out there. You're not showing it off. People really can't find you if you don't show yourself. Okay? And I definitely understand, believe me, how hard it can be to like advertise and put yourself out there and stuff like that. But you need to do that in order to get success. So what I'm seeing here is you are causing yourself to have a lot more work than you need to have by doing it all yourself and doing it in secret, doing it in private. There's a network of people that can kind of help and support you, but you're very disconnected from them at this time. And if you're not an entrepreneur, if you're an employee or you have a specific job that you're doing or you're going to school or something like that, it's a very similar energy. You're hiding too much what you're good at, okay? You're keeping it to yourself and you're increasing your own workload by being so self-focused, being in this hermit energy, being isolated and just trying to do it all. So for you, what you need to do to get the success you desire is you need to start connecting to people more, okay? You need to start connecting. Like I said, if you work at a certain work, try to connect to the coworkers around you. Try to connect to your boss. Try to connect to people that can support your growth. Okay? If you're going to school, connect to other students. Connect to your teachers. Use people as an opportunity to make your life easier because you'd be working hard. I can tell you are a hard worker and you're overburdening yourself. So make your life easier, as well as bring in the support that you need. And like I said, if you have your own business, like oftentimes it's word of mouth that is what's going to help you get around, right? Oftentimes it's other people spreading the word and, supporting you in that way. So you really need to tap into the energy of other people and practice not hiding what you're doing, okay? Not hiding what you're working on, what you're studying. Share it. Get it out there. Tell people about what you're doing. And we have the King of Pentacles right in the center of your reading. And with that, I'm seeing you actually do have the potential for great wealth. Whatever it is that you're doing or working on now, it is really aligned, okay? It is actually going to help you get into a very financially secure and comfortable state, okay? You just need to be willing to kind of open yourself up to being seen, being heard, to people actually knowing what it is that you're up to, okay? So try not to keep yourself such a secret, okay? And like I said, this could be in whatever realm you're working in, however you choose to work or, create success in your life. With the King of Pentacles too, I'm getting like learning a little bit of like business skills, business mindset, business savvy is going to help you really enhance your finances. Like you're doing a lot more work than you need to. You're overworking yourself. Just keep getting the message that it can be easier than you're making it, okay? So we're going to pull some more tarot cards to see what's up. What else wants to come through? So the Ace of Pentacles, the Ace of Wands and the Three of Pentacles. So definitely collaboration. Okay, find someone who's willing to work with you, or people who are willing to work with you, okay? And, you know, if your job or what you're working on is a little bit independent, you can even just use people to bounce ideas off of, right? But I'm getting like your firm foundation, your stability is really going to come from bringing others into what you're doing. And with the Ace of Wands, I feel like you need to kind of invigorate your passion here. Okay? I'm hearing like start talking about what you're doing more. Okay, don't be so scared to show it off. People are really interested to hear what you're working on. It can be intimidating at times. There's always going to be people who will put you down, whatever the case may be, maybe, you know, throw salt on your dreams or whatever. But for the most part, I'm seeing there are people here to support you. So start sharing your inspirations and start telling people like what you're up to, what you're working on, okay? Nice, 2 cards. So we have the Hangman here. Okay, so you need to take it easy. Like I said, you are just pushing and forcing and working and trying to do it all yourself. And there's an element of surrender that is needed here, okay? There's an element of just like relaxing and letting go. I'm getting this image of like floating down a lazy river. Like it can be so much easier. Whatever it is you're trying to do, it can be a lot easier than you're making it. Okay? Look for the path of least resistance. Okay? Work with the things that make sense to you. Start with the part that you're most passionate about, that you're most inspired by, because that is the part that is going to carry you forward. Okay, if you're overthinking and overcomplicating and doing things that you don't really do and you don't really feel any passion towards, you're just burning out your energy. Okay? And then you have the 6 of Cups. So this kind of clarifies the Hangman here. There's a need for you to trust the universe. There's a need for you to trust other people and trust that things can really work out. Sorry, I need to take a sip of my lemonade. I want to make a joke about how it's piss, but I don't know. That's probably not that funny. So, let's see what your oracle cards are saying. I'm not drinking piss. It's lemonade. Okay. So right away, Divine Grace comes out. Okay? So, sometimes in life, like, you only need to take 1 or 2 steps, and the universe will take the rest. Okay? God is on your side. The universe supports what you're doing, whatever it is that you're wanting and you're working on. So you got to kind of let things happen a little bit. Let other people come in and support you. Sometimes, you know, that's what brings the things that we want to us. It's not all our own work and all our own efforts, okay? So divine grace. Trust in the divine process. Let things happen a little bit, okay? Take your control off, okay? Again, I'm really getting like you're overworking here. You're doing way more than you need to get what you want. You're just spinning your wheels out. Lots of wheel symbolism. Okay. Let's see what else comes through for you. Honor your agreements. So if there's anything that you've said that you would do, okay, with Utu, if there's anything that you've said that you would do, anything that you've agreed to, now is the time to follow through, okay? Especially when it comes to the realm of other people. Because I'm really getting for you, other people will support you a lot more than you think they will. Other people will really help to build your success. And sometimes that's what we need. Like I say, you know, you may think you have to do it all alone, but you never know. You can meet people, or you can have people in your social circle or around you that can actually provide the next step for you. And this is how the universe provides for us. It sends the right people onto our path at the right time, right? So I'm going to pull a couple more. I'm like really liking this E2 card right now. I don't know why. Unleash passion and desire. This totally confirms what I'm saying. So you need to pull back your energy from the tasks that you are doing and the effort that you're putting in that does not inspire passion, okay? And you need to tap into the energy of your passion. So what are you most passionate about with what you're working on? Start there, okay? And it doesn't matter if it's your own business that you're trying to make successful, or if you're working for someone, or if you're at school. Focus on the part that makes you passionate. Because when you're passionate, you're full of energy and things are easy, okay? Your passion, your desire is the path of least resistance, okay? So where are you passionate? Put more of your energy there and get out of this energy of drudgery or working on things that you feel like you have to do. You just really need to cut back on that, okay? That's not helping you reach success. Okay, I'm gonna pull one more because 4 seems like the number. Create order. Okay, so you can streamline things in your life, okay? You can create potentially schedules, you can organize your workspace, this is very specific for someone, your email inbox. But by creating order in your life, things will move a lot easier, okay? So if things feel very chaotic right now, or if it feels like you just have so much to do, try to structure things, try to funnel it down so that it's just simple next steps, okay? Or like I said, for some of you, this could literally be cleaning your workspace, okay? Cleaning off your desktop if you work on the computer, or your email inbox, like I said. Create some sort of structure or order that will support your ability to really follow your passions. So this is what I'm seeing for pile 2. Let me know in the comments if it resonated with you, if you feel like it. Otherwise, thank you so much for watching. I wish you the best. I really think you're going to be successful. You have what it takes to make this work. You have what it takes to create financial security. So just try to chill out a little bit and make your life easier. Make your life more simple, okay? And if you ever want a private reading from me, check out the link in the description box below. Otherwise, I will see you in the next video. So welcome to your reading, pile 3. Let's find out how you can gain more success and how you can get the success that you envision at the start of the reading. So right away for you, you have the Page of Cups in reverse, the 4 of Cups, the Knight of Swords, and the 5 of Swords. So I'm very much getting this energy of you feeling very defeated right now, okay? I feel like maybe your plans or your strategy didn't go exactly how you thought it would go, and you're kind of just looking back over things, focused on what went wrong, okay? With the Page of Cups in reverse, I'm seeing your playfulness has been kind of sucked out of you. Your joyfulness, your ability to fantasize and dream about the future or dream about the success, it has really been sucked out of you. You're in this position where you're apathetic, you're not very content with what you have or where you're at, and like I said, you're very, very much focusing on what went wrong, okay? So this is your energy right now. What I'm seeing for you is I don't know, it really sucks when things don't work out the way we think they are, but whatever you can to get out of this energy is really needed for you at this time. So we're going to pull more tarot cards to see what comes through for you. Okay, cards are just flopping around. We have the 7 of Pentacles in reverse. So I'm getting you feel like a lot of your efforts in the past have been wasted. This is okay. I definitely, I understand that feeling. I've failed things before. So there's a need for you to renew hope here. Okay, there's a need for you to find a way to rejuvenate your energy. Find a way to come at it with a fresh eyes, with a fresh start. to get back into a place where you can see a bright and positive future for yourself, okay? Because, like, I get how much it sucks when you've, put your time and energy into something and it didn't pan out the way you wanted it to. But your focus on that, all it's doing is holding you back, okay? So what can you do to rejuvenate? And for some of you, that may be self-care. For some of you, that may be turning your attention totally away from success for a moment and just focusing on making yourself feel good so that you can come back to the situation with new eyes. It really depends, right? But you need to rejuvenate your hope, okay? With the King of Swords in reverse, I'm getting that you may have dealt with someone who was a liar, who was fraudulent, someone who maybe, I'm getting like maybe they said they would help you and they didn't, or they said that, things would work this way and they didn't. Like, you just couldn't trust this person. They were all talk, no follow through. And you can't stop focusing on that. Okay, like this guy's looking at him, this guy's looking at him, like all your plans kind of rested on someone or something that you now feel couldn't be trusted. You feel very duped, okay? This is a lot of past energy, so let's try to pull more, like, what can you do to create success? I'm hearing rest, like recover. Pull your attention away from this. Okay, do some things just for fun, just for being silly, just for joy. Sit in the sun, go for walks, go play, watch a movie. Like, take your focus off of success and off of failure for a short period of time till you can come back with hope again. Okay? Yeah, we have the Moon and then the Ace of Pentacles. So you might need to start again. You might need to start a new path here, but this path will lead to a brighter result, okay? So I'm just getting like, you really need to heal these emotions here. Maybe even taking one moon cycle out. So, new moon to full moon, just taking a cycle out of working so hard, out of focusing on success, taking a break. Look for the hidden positives in this situation. If you really can't get your mind off it, try to look for the hidden positives or the way this might have served you. So one of the things you can do is like write the thing that's really pissing you off, really upsetting you, or making you feel apathetic or, annoyed at the top of your list, or the thing that felt like the most wasted effort, right at the top of your list. And then write all the ways that served you. So maybe you learned something, right? Maybe you practiced something. Maybe you gained new skills that you didn't have before. Maybe you gained new connections. Make this list as long as possible, and that will help you to see things in a new light. When you can shift your perspective from this dark cloud of energy to a more light cloud, to a more light way of being, it's going to be really easy for you to walk down your new path, okay? For you to go down this road and get the success you desire. If you keep trying to go and you keep trying to work with this dark cloud over you, all you're going to see is more of the same, okay? You're too focused on that feeling of defeat. You're too focused on what went wrong for you to see what's going well around you. So try to practice seeing that, specifically and purposefully looking for the positives, the hidden gift in your situation. I'm going to pull one more of these cards, and then we'll go to your oracle reading. Strength. Okay? Maybe this made you strong, or maybe you need to recover your strength here. Okay? So you can think about how that resonates for you. Lots of major arcana in the second part of the reading, right? We have the star, the moon, and the strength. I feel like you need a bit of bravery here, a bit of courage. You can even tell yourself things like most successful people, most people who have really made something of themselves, failed first time around or failed more than one time. Okay, sometimes it takes repeated efforts. Sometimes it takes changing our mind and changing our focus to really get what you want. So how can you foster courage and nurture bravery within yourself? Okay. Okay. So we have change in the wind. So you need to change things up. Okay? You need to kind of like move with the flow of what happened. Like I said, find a way that this served you and get on with it. Okay? And maybe that's a little bit blunt, but that's essentially what I'm seeing for you. Okay? So whether this is, in a specific job you were in that didn't really work out, maybe a boss told you things were going to be a certain way and they weren't, or they kind of misled you in what the job would be, or if you were working, on something that you were creating, entrepreneurship, and it didn't pan out the way that you wanted, or, you got a degree. Hey, I got a degree in something that I am no longer doing, right? I spent 2 years of school. It was an accelerated program, so it was 4 years and 2 years, but 2 years of school working my ass off and to get a job, only to leave it. Okay? And believe me, that felt like wasted effort. But sometimes we need to change up. So maybe you need to change up your career completely. Maybe you just need to change up parts of it. Take it how it resonates, okay? You don't necessarily have to ditch, if you have a degree or something like that, you don't necessarily have to ditch it completely, but you need some change. You need to shift what you're doing here. For the success that you desire, it's not going to come from the way that you are currently going. If you're currently in school and you're finding that the program that you are in is not serving you, you may need to change it up. Okay, you may need to find something different. Definitely use your intuition here, see how that resonates. But, sometimes what we think is going to work for us doesn't. It just doesn't fit, right? So we have solitariness and desert and light and sun. So I do feel like you need to kind of go off on your own a little bit. With the desert card, I do get an image of like a vision quest or like a personal quest. So spending some time just like pulling back your energy from other people, separating a bit from your surroundings and going inside of yourself, or maybe even just going somewhere new, like a short trip or a little journey somewhere by yourself, just to re-invoke your energy, okay, to rejuvenate yourself again. Maybe you need to spend some time contemplating if what you're doing is truly aligned with you, or if it's truly what you want, okay? It's okay to change up what you're doing. It's okay to have an idea and decide a little bit later, this isn't right for me. It can be really hard to shift. I definitely understand that, but I do feel like for most of you watching this reading, Pile 3, that is what you need, is a really big change in how you're trying to create success. A new path, okay? Something different. So, spend some time alone, spend some time contemplating. Again, like I was saying, some time in the sun could really benefit you. We have a lot of light coming through these cards, so I do feel like getting out in the sun, getting outside, allowing nature to kind of help you change your mind. And then again with the sun, I feel like you really need to focus on what's good. So even if a path is wrong for you, it can still give you something. It can still light the way. So, the things that I learned, I'm no longer using them to make money or create success for myself, but they really benefited me in understanding the health of my own body, in understanding how to look after myself, I have a lot more autonomy in terms of medicine because I had to learn diseases and I had to learn injuries and all kinds of things like that. And that all benefits me. Even though I'm not using it now to make money, it benefits me in the long run. So try to look for the positive in your situation. Try to focus on the light. Okay, what is good? Because I do see success for you in your future. I do see you finding a way to make things work here. And like I said, I definitely understand how hard this can be, but don't let yourself wallow in the energy that you're currently in, because that is what's holding you back, okay? You might need a career change. You might need to let go of something or someone. And we have earth and home. So again, like, I really am getting the energy of connecting to nature. Like I said, with the desert being a vision quest and all this light shining through your cards, spending time in the sun, connecting to your home, okay, spending time with yourself. That's what's going to help you to align with your greatest success. So reestablishing a new vision for the future, reestablishing a new fantasy for what you can do or who you can be in this world. So that's what I'm seeing for you, Pile 3. Let me know in the comments if it resonated. I wish you the best of luck. I really hope you find your way. I'm sure you will, though. Like, you have the Sun, which indicates success, good luck, good fortune. You have the Ace of Pentacles, which indicates wish fulfillment. So I do feel like once you regain that courage and that strength within yourself, once you can come back in this star energy where you're rejuvenated and you're hopeful again, it will be easy, okay? It will make sense, and you will get the things that you want. So thank you so much for watching. If you ever want a private reading from me, check out the link in the description box below. Otherwise, I will see you in the next reading.